Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. We've been off for 2 weeks, but now we're back because holidays are what they are.
Yeah.
Unless you're British and you don't like Thanksgiving.
They have other holidays though. Like
didn't
St. Swithin's Day.
I didn't say they didn't. St. Swithin's Day.
I think I made that up.
St. Swimming Day. Where you jump in holy water and splash around.
Jump into a saint.
Cool. So, welcome back to the show. This is episode 5, I believe it is, and we will get started. How about everybody talk about your characters, and then I'll recap, and then we'll jump into it. Cool.
Sure. I'm Brandon. I'm playing Phil Paschetti, the Silicomancer hippie, though he's sort of trending towards being a little angrier, so that might change.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sarah. I'm playing Audrey Fenway, a student journalist werecat at Arizona State University.
I'm Brenna, and I'm playing Heather Clearwater, a wedding planning emissary of Aphrodite.
Cool. So last episode, you guys had been investigating some things that had been going on, and if you want to catch up on our last episodes, you can look at our YouTube, or they're all loaded onto the Twitch videos. Towards the end of the episode, you guys had rescued Vanessa, who was the god Apollo's secretary. Mm-hmm. And she had let you know that someone could hear and see everything that she could hear and see, or at least could know everything she heard and sees in some way. And you guys had taken her to Phil's little hut,
My Tatooine-style donuts in the desert.
And had started a ritual, or were preparing for a ritual that would help you block that outside vision and hearing, and help you trace that link itself. And so you had worked on the ritual, but you had gathered the attention of Apollo's daughter, Sarah Solomon, who last you saw you had been looking for. She had jumped through a portal, and she declared war on all gods and said that she was the new the new era of gods was upon us, and she was the one who would begin it and lead it. So good.
So wait, did she say that is she going to be the only one, or are there like openings?
She said, I believe, I don't remember exactly the wording, mm-hmm. but the gist was she would become the supreme god, and all other pretenders would be destroyed, essentially.
Okay.
And then from there, who knows? I mean, maybe, but she just
Why, you wanted to become a god?
God of traveling. I'm going to become the real life Farlong, or Celestian, or whatever it was in old D&D.
Farlong. Yeah, that's a good deep cut for
3.5?
3.5 fans. And if you're going to find any, you're going to find them in the dregs of Twitch Dungeons & Dragons channel.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yeah.
That's us.
That's correct.
Channel 354, The Dregs.
Cool. So, yeah. The two things that you had to do to finish this ritual are you need a component, which is Vanessa's hand mirror, or one of her mirrors in some way, and you need the assistance of a supernatural person who you know as the Battery, and that's somebody that you've probably met before. I'm
in the Paranet. So.
Yeah, he lives around. You don't know where he lives, but you've seen him.
I've seen him at the meetups.
Yeah.
The yearly barbecue.
You don't know his name, but you know he goes by the Battery.
He calls himself the Battery, yes.
That is so dumb.
He has no powers of his own. All he does is help charge other people's rituals and get favors for it.
Rituals?
Yeah. Rituals and Persians.
I don't understand that.
I was saying potions, but the way you would say
potions. But the way I'm you would say. Gerd girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gerd. I'm an
He was talking
Urkamus.
about his favorite breed of cat. Persians. His favorite square. Pershing.
Oh, no, thank you. Cool. So that's where we left off. So I guess the question is, how do you want to proceed? We have you guys know that ritual needs to be done before you can safely follow this link, or even safely take the earmuffs and she's kind of covering her eyes and ears right now. So yeah, it's up to you guys how you want to proceed from
She's
there.
sitting in the bathroom right now.
Yeah.
Like on a chair.
Were we all in the same place?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
at my place.
Okay, I had a weird feeling that I was somewhere else, but
No,
Okay.
not at the
We
end.
talked about you going to get the mirror
okay.
because someone has to stay here to keep her safe, and then someone has to go get the battery, and then someone has to. So whether we do that in shifts or what,
Yeah. Okay.
can't just leave this lady alone. They'll come get her maybe
If they can find her.
if they can find her. Then they'd have to get past my traps.
What traps?
You'll see.
Do you actually have traps?
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Let me think about that. If
The
so,
Home
I'll just
Alone style.
Yeah.
Point to have Home
He
Alone
has
style trap.
he has a bucket sitting perched on top of his front door, and
Yeah.
it's full of snow.
full of bees.
It's just, is it Michael Jordan on a little train that goes around?
Yep.
No electricity.
Yeah, that's
No
unfortunate.
electricity,
It's a gas powered.
If anything, it would be like some deadfall traps that you dug in his yard.
Yeah, so how do you guys want to, or I guess talk it out and see what you guys want to do on how do you want to go forward with these requirements that you need for this ritual?
Well, one of the requirements was time, so I probably have to be in the bath.
Okay.
That's
Oh yeah, that
It's
was
like
one
that
of
was
the
one of the
it's gonna.
costs.
Or wasn't the ritual just going to take more time than it was good?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ritual itself will take a
Yeah.
decent chunk of.
I'm
of
just
time.
assuming that it means that I can't really multitask.
Well, once you actually start the ritual.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
the ritual itself. Yeah, I forgot that was one of the requirements. The ritual itself will take a significant amount of time. You guys aren't actually started a ritual yet. You guys are in the
Planning stage.
they're like gathering all the things that you'll need.
Drawing
Okay.
our
Okay.
circles.
Dotting our T's.
Yeah, eating our peas,
Eyes.
eating our eyes. Yeah, so you have time before then to do whatever else you need, but once you start, you'll kind of be wrapped up in that.
Okay.
Well, I think someone has to keep her company so that they don't come get her.
We might even want 2 people to keep her company and just do it in shifts and have one person going out at a time.
By ourselves with fireballs coming out of the sky, all Mario style.
You do see as you a cloud go by with a Lakitu on it, throwing little shell creatures.
It's getting real weird out there.
Well, I'd love to stay with Vanessa if I can. I think that's important.
If someone comes for her, can you...
I'll talk them out of it.
Okay. Cool. Looks like it's you and me, Audrey.
Okay.
What do you want to do first? Get the mirror or get my good friend who I've met twice, the battery?
Well, I'll get the mirror because I don't know what the battery looks
We'll
like.
go together for both of these things.
I don't want to spend more time with you than I have to.
Oh, the truth comes out.
That's nature harsh for someone who literally saved your life. But cool. But cool.
I'm gonna offer you, Phil, a fate point.
Yeah.
For your let me look at this real quick. From your life of a traveler,
Uh-huh.
you spent a lot of time on the road alone, and if somebody doesn't want you,
Yeah.
maybe you don't need them on
I
your
don't
job.
I can take care of myself.
Maybe you will go out to get the battery alone, and she will go to get the mirror alone.
Have fun.
See ya.
Have fun walking. I get in my car and leave. I'm sorry, Carla, the Jeep.
Right,
Carla, my Jeep,
The fourth
who now has a character sheet
and a fate point.
and a fate point.
She's
So-
a refresh of 0
Yes, currently.
But she doesn't
currently.
have
She could level up though
She's gonna level up.
if she kills enough things.
It's gonna be a wear car.
Unfortunately, she has to kill enough people. That's the
That's
rule
the
for cars.
That's the Stephen King rule.
Yeah, yeah,
And the Cars, Pixar's Cars rule.
yeah,
Interestingly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Strangely,
They've all killed.
all
Gangs
killed.
of dudes.
Get her done. Gross. All right, so you guys. So the plan is you're gonna go off to get
the mirror.
and you're going to
Go get the battery. First, I need to go to a payphone.
You don't have one of those car phones? If it's an old
I'll
Jeep?
just... Yeah. No. This is an off-road vehicle. It's very bare bones and cheap. Easy to repair with his own hands.
Cool. So let's do it. So this might be a fragmented thing, but we'll jump back and forth and we'll see how we can manage this. This is A-okay. I kind of expected this would happen anyway, so. But did I plan for it? No. So let's start with Audrey. So how are you going to go about this?
I think...
You know where she lives because I believe you guys picked her up from her apartment.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if this is reflected anywhere on here, but I feel like I can move faster as a cat than I can as a human.
I think that's kind of just like a... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you have 0 haste and then you have 3 cat haste. So
Yeah.
3
that's
cat
pretty-
hastes.
Cat haste.
And keep in mind, though, once you use that...
I have
once,
to rest to become...
You'll have to rest. Once you become a human, you won't be able to do it again. And ostensibly, if you need to get into... I'm not trying to tell you what to do. If you need to open a door,
yeah, I know.
for example...
That's what I'm thinking about.
Cats can open doors.
Yeah, I'll just get up on my hind legs and scratch it until
and somebody will
someone will let
let you
me
in.
in eventually.
Without a real face, we'll let you in, shoot you.
Or maybe I have my... No, because we all got to your place on your Jeep.
Mm-hmm.
It's not... Her apartment is not the furthest thing in the world. So, it would be a bit of a walk, but it'd probably be 40 minutes. It wouldn't be...
I live just at the edge of town.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
not
gonna...
way out of the middle.
Then I'm going to just walk as a human so that I can reserve my cat abilities for fleeing eyes if they see me breaking into a house.
So you start walking, and there is like stuff is going down around here. There is like little fire imps are popping out places and like harassing people. Doesn't look like you don't see any like dead bodies in the street or anything, that type of thing, but people, like, the streets are empty, like stuff's happening. Cop cars are going around, like you hear sirens.
That scene from Jumanji.
Very much. Very much like the scene from Jumanji. Jumanji in theaters this sometime soon with The Rock. Starring The Rock and Kevin Hart.
Oh, The Rock is in it?
Oh, he's the lead. Yeah. Dwayne.
Oh, is he playing Robin Williams?
No, it's a different. It's not the same story. It's like a different.
It's in the
Jumanji.
extended Jumanji universe.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we could spend hours talking about the new Jumanji movie.
And we will.
Follow our podcast where we review reboots of old movies.
No, just Jumanji.
Oh, okay.
So you walk for about 5-10 minutes, and you're kind of, I assume, like, probably trying to stay away from these awful thingies that are just kind of like going around and like scampering and causing trouble and laughing hysterically.
Yep.
And you, as you're going, an owl flies down out of the sky and perches on a stop sign near you, and then like looks at the stop sign for a second and flies to the ground, and turns into an older woman who you've met before, who is one of the skinwalkers, who you remember her name was Sylvia.
Yes.
And what do you know what the hell is happening around here?
I don't know exactly the cause of why this is happening, but I'm working on a ritual to fix it.
Oh, okay. Well, we've got a couple of us are out here that, trying to keep order as best as we can. So we'll do whatever we can. Do you need any? Are you all right?
Yeah, actually, I could use some company. I need to get into this woman's house and get her mirror.
Okay, so you need to get there quickly?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Do you need... Where is this ritual taking place? Do you need us to help you protect the location?
That would be great if you've got other birds or things that can...
I've got a couple of people. Not everyone wanted to help. A couple people decided this wasn't our problem.
Okay. Well, there's always...
The tortoise. It was the tortoise.
You can't help.
You can't help.
It's just Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
I bet he could, like, just smash a little imp with his body.
Well, he also, like... can do person things.
It just is Mitch McConnell.
Yeah. You guys never ask his name.
We never asked him.
He's not in this.
He's not in.
Yes, he is. In this world, he's president.
Oh God!
President who lives in a campsite in Fat Man Canyon.
And he just eats lettuce.
I can get people there to protect it. Where?
Yeah, that would be great. It's kind of this dirt hut looking thing on the outskirts of town.
Do you have an address?
Do I have an address?
Probably. I mean, he's got to get mail, I assume. Do you have an address?
Probably a P.O. box.
I have an address.
Yeah.
I do get all my mail in a P.O. box. Though.
Sure, that's true. If you have an address, then yeah. If there is a physical address,
well, I mean, you can be like, they're on this. He's on this street.
Yeah, you have a way
go
to
down the path.
This is
next to the baobab tree or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I have a baobab tree.
What's that?
It's a baobab tree. It's like
big ol' giant trunk.
lumpy.
It's like a huge, lumpy
It's a
African
great.
tree.
It's a great.
It's a cool tree.
It's a great tree. It's not very
One of my top 10 trees, probably.
Top 10 trees.
Like, you laugh at that, but that she does have a list.
No.
I do have
It's very small. I'm not.
Banyans are number one.
Banyans are great.
Banyans are
I'm
super
not
cool.
supposed to have it.
You're not supposed to.
Okay. You keep going. And where are you trying to get to?
I'm trying to get to this address. I have the address of because they know where Vanessa lives, right?
Yeah, because we picked her up from there, right?
You know, yeah. Sylvia doesn't know.
Oh yeah.
What are you trying to get from there?
So I need to get this. It's like a hand mirror. That would be, I'm guessing, on like her, maybe in her bathroom or like on a vanity or a nightstand.
Okay, I'll send somebody to help you. You keep going, and I'll have them meet you. Just keep going straight there, and I'll have them meet you.
Okay,
and I'll
great.
see if I can arrange a couple of people to help protect. I'm trying to get at least 2 or 3 people, and we'll help protect the. Is that okay?
Yeah, that sounds great. Thank you
Okay.
so much for your help.
Break. And she flies off.
Does she give me any, or can I ask her for
Oh yeah, you can ask her anything you want.
who I should, as she flies off, who I should be looking for, or what kinds of animals I might.
I'll get whoever I
looking
can
for?
find.
Okay.
If you see an animal running at you that seems like a person, it's probably.
Got it. Okay.
And if not, flag them down anyway, because they're probably a good one.
Oh, a puppy.
Oh nope, this is just a little tiny
just a
puppy.
puppy.
Aware.
Aware puppy.
That's a funny idea too.
That's very funny.
Much less much more helpless.
It's just a guile-based.
Guile or flair.
Guile or flair.
Flop.
That's very funny. So she flies off unless you have any other things you want to ask her. So you keep going a little ways, and a horse trots out of the street, and he's kind of like...
Bojack.
It's Bojack.
It's Gabriel.
Marcus. I kept calling him Gabriel, I think, but technically his name is Marcus.
Oh, I wrote down that his name was Gabriel.
Let's just say his name's Gabriel, because I've been saying Gabriel, I think,
His name is
every
Gabriel
time.
Marcus.
He feels like a Gabriel.
Son of Neiman Marcus.
I'm just going to change it on here. And, like, if you're watching old episodes and you're like, who the fuck is Marcus?
Then
He's
just
Gabriel.
Just watch this.
Just watch this now and then go back and you'll have a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
It syncs up really well with the wall.
You might have called him Marcus in the first time, and then Gabriel, and so I wrote down that he was Gabriel.
I feel like the first time even I called him Marcus once and then just immediately switched.
Okay.
Anyway, his name's Gabriel now. And so about 10 minutes later, he kind of trots out, and he is like singed, like his beautiful flowing mane is singed.
No.
It's still great looking. And he trots out and kind of like you can tell kind of generally what he's saying while he's a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the same thing you have where you can kind of read a little bit since you know he's a person.
Yeah.
And he kind of gives you a head toss that's kind of like, "What's up?
Sip.
You up?"
Were you sent to accompany me to this house?
He shakes his head no.
Can you come with me?
He kind of gestures a hop on gesture.
Okay.
Ooh.
I grab his mane and hop on bareback.
Yeah. I mean, he's a person horse. He'll keep you on there.
Yeah.
So he's, as soon as you hop on, he like takes off.
Okay.
And he is just like galloping, and you're kind of like, you can kind of direct him a little bit. But
Yeah.
he doesn't, you can tell him where to go, obviously. You don't have to, I guess you don't have to like direct him like a horse. You can just tell him person words.
Yeah. Take a left at this stop sign up here.
And so he gets you to the apartment.
Okay, cool.
And he kind of gestures up with a like need help in there type of look.
I could use some.
He just like melds back into a person, pulls out a revolver and cocks it. Let's go.
I am. My eyes turn into hearts.
Cool. So you guys are at the apartment building. So I'll let you take the narrative from here as to what you do.
Okay. I'm gonna just I'm just gonna try the front door just in case maybe
to
it's...
clarify, it didn't have to be like a hand mirror.
Oh,
it just had to be a
mirror.
Mirrored surface that she had.
Oh, okay. For some
Yeah.
reason I remember.
Because we needed like a.
I had said hand mirror, but just like a mirror,
Okay.
Something of her mirrors.
Anything that she has seen her reflection in.
Yeah, just like
whether it's a piece of a bathroom mirror. Or,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like a.
Not a lot of people have hand mirrors.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, Apollo's secretary though. She has a hand mirror.
That's
for
true.
sure.
It's more of like a you're looking for I guess let's broaden it even more. You're looking for something to represent a reflection of her.
Okay.
If that whatever that is to you.
Okay.
That works. Cool. So you are at the front of her apartment building. You've got Gabriel. Now I want to say Marcus. You've got Gabriel there with you. So what's the plan?
First, let's just try all the doors and windows, see if anything's unlocked, so we don't have to break anything.
All right. Front door. Okay, it's open. It's the front door of the apartment building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was imagining it was like
A house.
Yeah.
No. Apartment building. It's these days.
These days.
Even as the assistant of a god, with the economy.
Yeah.
She can only afford
Minimum wage.
a studio apartment.
Really?
Yeah, he's pretty stingy.
He is Apollo.
He's
Yeah.
not Mulciber or
No.
Mammon or.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Mulciber.
There's so much
It's like a
spices.
very obscure name for what's his name? Vulcan.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yes, the front door to the apartment complex is open.
Okay, great. And I know which apartment is hers.
You don't.
Is there I look for the way into the apartment complex, either like the little sign that has what number you buzz for whichever name, or like maybe some mailboxes that indicate.
Yeah, you see the buzz, and you remember her last name, Grijalves. And you see she's up on 303.
Okay, my favorite band from the early 2000s.
303?
No, they're not my favorite, but they
You thinking
were.
311?
No, 303.
I've never heard of
It's
303.
3 and then OH exclamation point, the number 3.
I have
Thumbs down.
seen that.
Yeah.
As a
Thumbs
band
down.
name. I don't know.
I
what-
know. Yeah. It's big into the young teens.
Big into the young teens.
I should say it was big among young.
I would hope
You should.
Yeah. Yes, I should. I should, and I do. Okay, so she's 303. I'm gonna go. So here's the deal, Gabriel. I'm gonna go up inside the building.
Great.
I need you to look for a way to get up on the outside. Maybe some like fire escape stairs, or
Can't do that.
no.
Horses don't like stairs. It's a joke.
Oh, okay, but you're a human now, right?
I know, that's why it was so funny.
Okay. My eyes are smaller hearts now.
No, look how funny I am, though. Wait, sorry, I was distracted by my joke. What do you want me to do?
See if there's a way for you to get up to the third floor on the outside of the building.
Got it.
Maybe we can try a window that way.
Cool. And you're going to go find the door?
I'm going to go inside the building.
Got it. Cool, so he runs out around the back.
Okay, cool.
What's up? What are you doing?
I'm going up. I'm assuming if I'm going inside the apartment complex, there's gotta be stairs.
Yeah, of course. Nope, not this one.
Just
climb the walls.
Just ropes.
Yeah.
Go up to the third floor. See if her door might be unlocked by any chance.
It is.
Oh, okay, great. That means someone could be in there. I'm gonna just open the door real quietly.
Cool. You look in. The apartment is it's first of all very like there's like unicorn stuff, like it's that type of apartment.
Like my bedroom.
yeah, like your bedroom a little bit. Kind of why you guys get along, because it's very similar.
We both love unicorns.
And like there's just like kind of clothes tossed around, but not in a way of like getting sacked, like in a way of like she looked like she was leaving in a hurry and trying to like, grab stuff.
I'm still gonna sneak around this apartment in the way that I've seen Olivia Benson do so in Law & Order SVU.
Cool. So it's a 2-bedroom apartment. It is a big apartment for a person. And
it's cheaper in Arizona.
Yeah. The living, there's like you come in the living area, there's like a separate kitchen, and then there's 2 bedrooms. So where are you going? You're sneaky like Olivia Benson.
Sneaky. Well,
yeah, I get what you're
student.
She's like,
I would have
has her gun out. And she's
like where you keep your back to walls and you open doors certain ways.
Yeah.
I've seen. I binge watched before finals week.
That sound is playing.
Yeah, I'm imagining that Gabriel is my
You're
iced
sneaking
tea.
around. You're sneaking around, but you turn that sound effect on your phone.
Dun dun. Yeah. I'm gonna actually head to the bathroom first.
Cool. Yeah, always a good idea.
Yeah. I just need to pee.
So you head to the bathroom and you walk through the living room, kind of like keeping your back to walls as much as you can. And you walk into the bathroom, and from the living room you hear the front door close. And we'll go to Phil now.
Okay. Phil drives to the library. What time is it?
I don't remember, but we'll say it's early evening.
Okay, cool. So the library's still open.
Yeah.
He drives over to the library. A lot of Paranet members hang out there this weekend.
Yeah.
Have phones and whatever. So I'm going to check off my Paranet member thing, because assumedly finding the battery is going to take that up for this session.
Yeah, you want to use that to find him, essentially?
So I need someone there.
Yeah. So there's somebody there, just like a...
Jenny, she's like a...
she's a focus wizard who uses like confetti magic.
Wait, what?
She's like sparkle magic.
Oh.
Like confetti.
No, that would be if it was Rip.
What?
Rip Taylor.
Oh, yeah, Rip Taylor, the famous... That's
confetti dancer.
Very funny. Yeah, whatever you want.
Oh, sure. I was just going to say that she can like... she's like deals with coins.
Yeah.
Like do little things with coins. And,
Great.
Like, spin coins or whatever.
Let me write her down.
Jenny coins.
Oh, didn't you think about making a character about a person who money talks to them?
That was ages ago. Yeah, a homeless guy who...
She's that.
Okay. Cool. Money talker. Yeah.
She is homeless.
Yeah, so that's her. So she gets like psychic imprints off of money and like can feel like what it was used for, and like, but that's maddening. And so she just like can't have money. She can have a debit card.
Yeah.
But even that's like...
She just gets really irritated every time they have that, like, where is George Washington's stamp on the money? Because it's all, like, the same person.
Oh, She's like, I hate this guy!
Dave! And she, so she, as you know, like, yeah, you looking for the battery?
Yeah, I need to talk to the battery, and I need his help.
Yeah, he's so annoying. Oh, God.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he calls himself the battery.
I know. I don't even know his real name. He's so stupid and annoying. He's a paranoid guy, and you know his little trick?
Yeah, he can charge up.
But do you know his like little trick when there's trouble?
No. What is he? He puts himself in a remote.
That's very funny.
Thanks, Jody.
You should tell him that when you see him, he'll hate it. His thing when there's like trouble, because you know what he does. Like people want to use that, and like when there's trouble, people like want to power up their defense and stuff.
Yeah.
And so as soon as there's like trouble, he goes out and he like pretends to kidnap someone so he can get arrested.
What?
Yeah. Like that's his whole thing.
That's crazy.
He's talked about that a bunch where like he's like, yeah, the safest place when there's trouble is in jail. So I got like,
but he kidnapped someone?
yeah, but like not really. Like it's like a minor like he tries to get like 2 months. You know?
Shit. So
Yeah.
is he in jail already?
Probably. I don't know. It's like an hour ago, so he probably is like getting booked. If I know him, he's getting booked right now.
Okay, where's the nearest police station for where he lives?
Well, it's just the police. He's around, so it's this police station. I don't know where he actually lives, but he's near here somewhere.
Oh God!
This is his library, so I'm assuming our police station is his police station.
Yeah, I guess. Oh man, cops!
I know,
okay,
right?
let's go. I mean, you don't have to go.
I'm not gonna go.
Me, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna stay here.
Do you? Oh! I reach into my pocket and I grab some coupons.
Yes.
Subway coupons, because I figured that.
Here's what she wants.
Uh-huh.
She wants the like Subway cards that are like buy 5 sandwiches and get one free that already
punches?
have 5 sandwiches punched.
Okay.
So that she can buy one without any money.
Okay. I've only got one with 3.
I'll make somebody do the other 2.
Okay,
That's fine.
thanks. If you see me around town, get me to do the other 2.
Oh, I will. Don't worry.
Okay,
Be careful.
I will.
Okay.
I always am.
I
but
know.
Not really.
I know.
Bye.
Bye.
So I go to the police station where I'm gonna have to break this guy out of prison, maybe.
Maybe. So you go to the police station.
Yeah.
Driving your car. It is like pretty, not hellish, but it is like, it's dicey.
It's starting.
It's starting to get dicey.
I kind of like run over any imps that I see.
Yeah, you get 12 experience points.
Charging up Carla.
Those aren't people,
Mini
though.
souls.
She needs little big souls.
Little
Big souls.
Big souls. That's the name of my shoe store I'm opening.
Why?
So you get to the police station, and it's a busy place right now.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, how do you want to...
Is that detective who...
He's not at the front desk.
Hey, policeman secretary person?
Yes?
I'm here to see Detective... I don't remember his name in real life.
I believe his last name is Poole?
Yeah, sure.
You have his card. Coates. Detective Marvin Coates.
Marvin Coates, eh? Okay. Yeah, I'm here to see Marvin Coates. Is he available?
He's very, very busy right now. I can call him in, and when he's available...
I'll just go back to his desk. I know where he is.
Yeah, you walk quickly enough that she doesn't have time to deal with it. And you don't seem like as much of a threat as what's going on, so...
Great.
Yeah.
So I'm back in the bullpen, right? That's what they call it?
Yep. Yeah, you're back in the bullpen.
I'm back in the bullpen, and I'm just looking around for the battery to see if he's here.
You see him at sitting with cuffs on in a chair next to a detective's desk, and the detective is just asking a question. Just some random detective, not one that you know.
Okay. And do I see Marvin Coates?
Yeah, he's got somebody else at his desk.
Marvin.
You, that guy, Phil, right?
Yep. Got it in one, Marv.
Yeah, no, of course I did.
I need to talk to you for a second in a very urgent manner.
All right. Do you mind waiting just a minute, Mr. Arsonist? Not at all.
Can you leave me some matches?
You just need a couple matches. All right, of course. What's...
So I pull him aside and I say, so, everything's going to shit.
Yeah. You got something to do with this?
No, but I'm trying to
All right.
stop it.
Hey, that's good.
But to do that, I need your help.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit busy trying to keep the entire town from burning.
No. This isn't going to be stopped by just normal cop business. I mean, you guys are great at shooting unarmed people, but demons are a little different.
Very close to crossing the line, buddy.
Okay. So, see that guy over there with the fanny pack and
The guy that tried to kidnap his neighbor?
Yeah.
85-year-old woman? Pulled out a gun?
Did he pull a gun?
Yeah.
He's not my friend, but I need him in order to help stop this.
Do you need to kidnap someone? Because
No,
he's very
no.
good at that.
He's not, actually.
He's got a record of a couple of times where he's tried this.
Yeah, but so, let me explain it. This guy is really useful for, like, magic.
Magic.
You know what I mean. I know you. You can... I've seen you touch things and see what they feel like.
Yeah.
Mentally.
I've seen a lot of people touch things and see what they feel
No,
like.
like, what they feel like their, how do you say, like an aura or whatever?
What do you even know about that? This is just police work, all right?
I reach into my pocket and I pull out like a little glass, like pendant,
Uh-huh.
and I just levitate it on my hand. And I go, I know things, you know things, we got.
Officially, I have to say that was just smoke and mirrors.
Of course, and officially, even though you're a cop, and I like reach into my other pocket and I like write down, like, this is the local Paranet meeting. It's for people who have powers, and if you want to meet other people who have powers and talk about your powers, we meet Thursdays at 2 to 4 o'clock at the local Y in this room.
God. All right, get over here for a second. And he kind of pulls you into a side room.
Yeah.
The hell's going on? Tell me straight.
Something about a god, like some god who's trying to become a god, and she's like taking over.
Yeah, we all heard it. We all heard it.
It was really loud, I guess.
Yeah.
So I need to stop her, and I need this guy to do it. He like has powers that he like doesn't have powers, but he can
I can feel him kind of radiating. This guy's off
he's
the
a battery.
charts.
He calls himself the Battery.
Yeah, I know. That's the only name he's given
I
us.
know, he's so lame!
You want to know his real name?
Yes!
Ramses.
Ramses?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready.
Ramses Gerber.
Okay. That's hilarious. Jenny's gonna love that.
I don't know who Jenny is.
She's another person who's like
Alright.
us, kind of.
So tell me, what the hell do you need? Just tell me
I need
straight.
him
You need him.
to come to my house
All right.
to power up a thing I'm doing so that I can help stop this.
All right. I can do this, but I'm going to need your help sometime because this all going on. Yeah, you're going to have to mark off us one square of indebted.
Only one?
Only one. Rituals cost 2, but just 1 for this.
Detective Marvin.
Marvin.
What's the name of that angel?
Manikel.
Manny.
Yeah.
Close. Okay.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be
Just say
awful.
no. It's gonna be great.
Oh,
Just
I
say you
don't-
need to transfer him.
Yeah, I know how to break the
FBI.
rules. I just don't like doing it.
Say FBI. Give me an FBI badge. Say FBI.
I've been working with these guys for so long. They know that I'm not an FBI. And they know.
Well, I could be the FBI. Give me an FBI badge.
No, you can't. I don't just have an FBI
I don't
badge.
know how you guys work.
Yeah, that's right. Give me a second. So he points you to just like sit in a chair in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear he like walks over to the other guy and the other detective, and he's like, you see him pointing and gesturing, and then just giving like a I don't know, like giving one of those,
Yeah.
and then he pulls up the battery and unlocks his handcuffs and leads him over to you. All right, if anybody asks, you're FBI agent Danny Trouble. That was the best I could come up with.
Deep undercover, Danny Trouble.
Yeah, I
Trouble
know.
is my last name.
I know. It's not good. I'm embarrassed.
It's fine.
That's fine.
I've made up worse lies.
I bet you have. Oh, don't make me.
Like I told you that the meeting was on Thursdays 2 to. It's actually 4 for
You
this.
son of a bitch. Get out of here. Don't make me regret this, all right? And if you do, and let me tell you this, you stop this thing.
I will.
And if you
I mean,
can't...
if we don't, we'll all be dead, but cool.
Great. Good to know. You can call me if you need me, and you stop this thing, and then you and I are going to have a talk about some other stuff that's going on, and we're going to figure some stuff out. Do you understand?
Sure,
You're not in any trouble. I don't, as far as I know. Listen, you and I both know. I read you a little before, and I know you're a decent guy.
Yeah.
And you and I are going to figure out a couple of things that are going on around here, all right?
Okay. See you later.
Are we
man.
just pointing at each other? Or did you only point because I was pointing at you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good. Well, good. Be safe.
Ramsey Gerber, you're going to FBI jail.
Oh, you told him? Oh, you fucking cops.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking cops. Let's go.
All right. Cool. We will cut back to Phil's yurt, or however you want to describe it. So what have you been doing in the meantime? Vanessa is still like eyes and ears covered,
mouth and nose.
mouth and nose, and
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Is there anything you've been doing in the meantime?
Yeah, so like just prepping romantic stuff, and then like, do I have cell service here?
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's not that- it's not like
I've
that
gotta,
far off
I've
the
got to
grid.
call my date and tell them it's off.
Oh yeah. What, hello?
Hi,
This
this
is-
is Heather.
Yes, this is Jacob.
Hi, Jacob. I'm really sorry. I have to cancel tonight.
What? But I've been looking forward to this for days.
I know, me too. I was so excited, and I just have to reschedule.
I had my suit freshly pressed just for this.
That sounds. I'm sure you.
It cost me $35.
I'm sure you.
$35.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sure that you looked just absolutely gorgeous.
I
in
had a
that
corsage
suit.
specially made.
Okay, so well then maybe in that case let's reschedule at some point.
I'll see if it can keep in my refrigerator, but I just don't know.
Okay. Well, it's it's been really nice talking to you, and I'm sorry I just have to cancel, and I'm very busy for the rest of this week also. So.
But my week is also busy.
Oh my God.
Perhaps
Okay,
next
so,
Tuesday?
I have to get back to you on that, but thank you.
I've already made a reservation at Romo's.
You made a reservation for Tuesday? You made a reservation for our second date?
Just in case.
Oh, okay. That's very sweet of you. Okay, but I've got to.
Well, I've lost it. I'll lose the deposit. It's $20. $20.
Okay. Well, it was just it was really nice. Thank you so much. We'll be in
I
touch.
just want you to know, you've made me very sad tonight.
I'm very sorry, and I am also sad.
Well, I hope
So-
you have a good night. I'll spend the rest of my watching Survivor. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye. Boy, red flags everywhere.
What?
He wore a suit,
Well, I
though.
thought you
Green
did wear-
flag.
Green flag.
Is that the opposite of red flag?
Is that the
Green
money
flag.
flag?
The money
money
flag. The money flag.
Oh, no, I just meant that, like, you're so traditional.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
Guy
maybe.
going out in a suit.
Yeah, I'm traditional, but then he said $35
Yeah.
several times.
$35.
Cool. So you get off the phone and you hear kind of a thump on the roof.
Okay, so
Yep. He does exist in this world. Canonically in the book.
You
there
don't
is.
want him to be on your roof, though.
I don't know if I told you, but there is a class in here that is an avatar of Santa.
Yep.
Great.
He's a fairy, a very powerful fairy.
yes, so I'm gonna kind of peek at where can I be? Okay, so you've got like little porthole windows, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of peek out one of those and see if I can see anything.
It's like a dome, right?
It's like a dome.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like pointy. It's
No, but it's dome-ish. So you look out and you don't see anything,
Don't see anything.
but you hear another thump on the roof.
Okay, so I think I'm going to kind of lead Vanessa without letting her see or hear anything, just to a more inner room, maybe something that I can guard.
What's the layout of this place?
You know, what's
Cool. I think I'll just.
We're gonna have a detailed of your car, of your house.
How many feet points does your house have?
So far for the audience, it looks like a teddy bear.
What's
It's
the-
one circle
looks
with
like
two
Mickey
circles
Mouse.
on top where teddy bears' ears would be.
Or Mickey Mouse.
I think it's got 3. It's got like.
Oh my
There's
god.
no way you can see it.
Excellent.
Great.
It's like if
like
a teddy bear had his tongue sticking out to the left.
Yeah. So like this is like the front door,
Uh huh.
and so this is like a bathroom, and that's like the bedroom,
Uh-huh.
and that's like the glass blowing studio.
So there's like a big central room, and then 3 little offshoots.
3 little offshoots. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll probably bring her into the bedroom because I know the bathroom's being set up for a ritual. So,
Right.
Or the center room, whatever.
Cool. So you take her to the bedroom, and she's like, "What's going on? Is everything okay? I can't hear you. I don't know if you're answering. I hope everything's okay.
I just like pat her on the back.
Okay. I don't know if that's a everything's okay or get ready to die. Can I open my eyes? Should I open my eyes? Is this something we need to figure out here?"
If you want to see a Grateful Dead poster.
You hear another thump on the roof, and the whole house is getting very warm.
Okay. So this is my signature move now. I like look for like a bucket that I can just kind of like fill up in advance. Like,
Oh yeah, and especially in the glass studio, there's like a bucket for like dipping.
Oh yeah, there's a bucket for filling up the tub too.
Yeah, that too.
yeah.
Yeah, there's buckets everywhere.
So
Some of them, be careful about opening.
Oh.
He has an outhouse. He has an outhouse.
So I just like fill up as many buckets as I can. Is pretty much like I just want to like make as many
Great.
things full of water
the
that I
walls are
can.
about 1.5 feet thick of sand and mud.
Right, it's like thick and it's pretty sturdy.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like adobe.
Yeah, and it's pretty like I'd assume you'd had made it kind of like airtight for like weatherproofing to like make sure that like
because I can make the whole surface of it essentially glass.
exactly. Yeah, so here you hear a couple more thumps on the roof. Whoa! And you hear from the roof just like a scratching, like a continuous scratching sound. That's going to sound terrible on the microphone, but purposefully. As it's warming up, you just hear like little claws scraping at the material of the roof.
Not
The
really.
door is wood also, so I just just putting that out there because you can't make a door out of glass. He could, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Too much work.
Okay, so she's gonna what can she do near the door? I think she is gonna put some buckets near the door.
Cool.
So she's got that going.
Yeah, the door, as it's warming up, the door, like a little flicker of flame appears on the door. It's going like this.
It's gonna look terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's gonna just dump a bucket all over the door.
Yeah,
kinda
just
soak
pre-wet it.
Yeah.
It soaks, it kind of sizzles out. And you can get a couple of buckets going, because he's got, I'm assuming, some kind of...
I've got like one of those farm pumps.
Yeah, so you can pump some water in to keep and continuously pump.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do.
So you can
is
get the
just,
door
like,
pretty well and soaked. The scratching is still going up
still going.
in the...
So I'm going to send a bird out to see what's going on.
Cool. You're going to open a window to do so, or the door?
Ooh, maybe I don't.
Or do you
want to
like just communicate with them that are already around, or do you have to like touch them or something?
Yeah, I mean, because they are
You've got to like
real
call one, essentially.
birds.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's gonna be one of her birds.
Yeah.
To
She can't like summon them. She has to like...
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Though they're not like constructs that she makes out of.
Right. That's the trade-off with the ability is that
Yeah.
she can use them for things, but only she has to like there's an actual flock that flies around, and she can kind of like call them, but she can't like make one appear.
Yeah.
She has to call them.
Yeah,
We
I
just
think
never
that's
discussed that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they real or are they you making them out of clay? Like, Jesus did it.
It's effectively like the Pasadena parrots. Like
Yeah.
they're just around, and she can just like
call them. And
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm going to just like open maybe just a window that's like the furthest from the scratching sound, and just
yeah, there's probably like a couple windows on either side of the door, and then like one in each.
And what are you trying to accomplish with that?
I kind of just want to see what's up there.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yes, you open the window, and you.
Thank you.
That's gonna look great. Okay.
So you open the window and you call one of the birds, and you can kind of feel it kind of coming. And you see it like kind of diving towards the window. And at the last minute, this gout of flame from the roof intercepts it, and a little body jumps at the bird and snatches it out of the air, landing on the ground in front of the window, looking up and leaping towards the window.
So I like slam the window shut.
Make a haste check.
Oh, haste check, yes. So that is 2.
That is also 2. Which means that they fail but gain a boost.
Okay.
So this like the little fire devil that you've seen these before leaps at the window, and you just slam it shut barely in time, and it like slams off of it. But it just starts scratching at the window and like frantically trying to get in. And it kind of calls out, and about 5 more of them jump down onto the ground and all start scratching at the same window.
Same window.
This is my beautiful house. And they are scratching this window. Like, it is glass and it's thick, but it is like they have really crazy sharp claws. And it does look like with enough time they will get through.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab like what's that stick that they use to like rotate the glass on?
Oh,
Yeah. It's like
Stick.
It's
Yeah,
just a
whatever
rod.
that is, like the metal
Yeah.
metal rod. I'm gonna grab that and then have a bucket in the other hand just ready to go.
So you're just waiting on these things?
Yeah.
See how long? You all right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let's take a pause there. Let's take a short break, and
Yeah.
then we will jump back into these 3 stories and convene them and see where they go. We'll be right back.
cool.
All right, we're back. Thanks for sticking with us through the break. So let's jump back. We'll get back to yours in a bit. Let's jump back to Audrey, since that's where we started.
Yes, I was in the bathroom and I heard the front door close.
Yep, exactly. Go for it.
Okay. Is there a mirror or something that I see that I can grab?
There's a wall mirror, like a bathroom mirror.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Do I hear anything else other than the door close?
You hear a couple of heavy footsteps. Excuse me. And you hear an older man's voice say, "All right, Miss Fenway, you're trapped in an apartment. You don't know how many of us are here, so I think it's time to give up. Come with us."
I'm gonna become a cat.
Cool.
And can I do this like we do in normal Dresden, where I spend a fate point to declare that something is true?
Depends what it is, but probably.
I'm invincible.
I'm invisible.
I'm a cat with guns.
I'm a gun. There's a. I'm imagining that this bedroom or this bathroom is set up like the bathroom in the house I grew up in, where there was
It is that bathroom.
Oh, great, awesome. So it's got like that 70s pink tile, and there's a little window above the in the bathtub that's also a shower.
Uh-huh.
And in the house I grew up on, that's where my cat would let us know if he couldn't get our attention when they needed to come in the house. He would stick his head down from the roof and be like, meow. So I'm going to declare that there's a window in there.
Yeah.
And bolt through it.
Cool. I'll take it. That doesn't go to me. That just goes away.
Okay.
Yeah. So you turn to a cat and leap out the window. There's like a little ledge there, but not much. Like you're able to sit on it.
I'm guessing there's a screen, but I'm hoping I can.
You can like bat it aside.
Through it.
You can absolutely do that.
Anyone can go through a screen.
So you bat that aside and kind of makes a bit of a clatter as you get out of there. And you hear the man's voice say, "Are you running? Don't run. Why are you bothering to run? We're going to find you, Miss Fenway. And we're going to bring you back with us today."
The voice is still following me as I'm...
You hear him as you're like bolting out the window.
Okay.
So there's a little ledge outside the window, and there is a fire escape. Kind of thing. It's like one of those where it's like it's up there on the building, but it doesn't lead all the way down. Like there's a ladder that can like descend if you kick it down. But yeah, that's like a couple feet away.
The ground is, or
the fire escape is.
Okay.
Like this window is not made for like a person to get out.
Yeah.
So there's not like much there.
Yeah.
Like you're kind of just like in the window or like on the outside of the window. There's a little bit of a ledge.
Yeah.
But the actual like fire escape is like a couple feet the other way.
I'm gonna jump towards the fire escape and try and...
Cool. Give me a some kind of whatever roll you think would be applicable for jumping towards that fire escape. Couple feet, let's say like 3, 4, 5 feet away.
I guess out of all of these, it would probably be haste.
Probably haste, yeah, because you're moving quickly. Let's say haste.
Yeah.
Force could also be one, but like I think haste
guess, like,
equally.
It's really like an agility test, but I don't know what approach that.
So you got to beat 3.
All right. I have a 3 exactly.
Cool. So you make it barely, and you're kind of in
the stairs gain a boost.
Well, let's say so you make it. And you're kind of like hanging on to the side. You like hit the side of it and you're like scrappling yourself up like a cat would, and making a lot of noise.
Yep.
I hear you out there. Did you jump out the window? You shouldn't jump out windows. You could hurt yourself. And I wouldn't want you to do that because I need you healthy to take back, Ms. Fenway. And you hear the door to the bathroom open.
For someone who has never seen The Matrix, this is a pretty spot-on Agent Smith.
Yeah, that's true.
I've never seen The Matrix. So any comparison is an accident.
Great. Do I see Gabriel?
No, you don't.
Great. Okay, I'm hanging on and making a lot of noise.
You get yourself up, but you've made noise.
Yeah. I'm drawing attention to myself. I'm gonna just continue running down the stairs until I can get to a height that I can jump onto the ground.
Cool. You go down a level, and you hear a very loud crash from inside the apartment.
The apartment that I just came from?
Yes. And you hear another man's voice say, "I couldn't get up the fire escape, so I'm here to help."
Oh no! Oh man.
And then you hear him say, "Oh shit."
Okay. I got him into this mess, so I can't just run away. Can't leave him here, even though he could probably take care of himself, but it wouldn't be very, wouldn't make a good reflection on me. So
you hear the first man's voice say, 2 for the price of 1. Ding ding, lucky shoppers.
cleanup on aisle 6.
Blood on the ground.
I'm gonna run back around to the front of the apartment building and try and re-enter the apartment from the front door.
Cool. How are you opening that front door?
Well, the door to the apartment complex, or
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of do a cat thing where you get on my hind legs and try and push it open.
Give me a force roll.
Okay.
Gotta beat a 3.
A 5.
Yeah, that's you like start scratching at it, kind of like almost cat instinctually to like somebody open it, and then you just like bam, and just hit it real hard, and it like kind of pops open.
I could almost jump through it and leave a cat-shaped impression on it, like
Almost.
an episode of Tom and
If it
Jerry.
had been a 6, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna run up to the 3rd floor to try and get to. Oh, you're drawing boxes. This is not good.
Just in case.
Okay. just for fun. Just fun boxes. Yeah, I'm gonna get up to the front door where Gabriel would be standing.
Cool. So as you go, you hear a gunshot. Do do do. Do do do. And you hear Gabriel go, "Ah!" And you don't see him at the front door.
Oh shit. Okay. Am I like looking?
You are in the hallway looking at the front door of it.
And he's not in the front door.
He is not in the doorway.
Okay. Am I like far away in the hallway looking into the apartment? Like it's at the
You
end
are
of the
like
hall, or
you are like halfway through the hall. It's a couple of doors away, but you can see the open doorway, and he's not standing in it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I see? I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna run in and jump on the shooter guy, the guy who is calling at me. I'm just gonna like launch towards his face.
Cool. Great.
Do I have to roll something for that?
I'm assuming that's an attack.
Yes.
Yeah. So go ahead. What kind of attack is this? Haste? Is this
it's gonna be
force, flare?
This is gonna be a haste attack because I'm mostly trying to just.
You're just trying to get in quick and just before he can react.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like slightly larger than a house cat, right? So
Decent chunk larger than a house
A
cat.
couple times the size.
Yeah.
okay.
You're not like a lion, but you're definitely not a house cat. You're more
Yeah.
like a serval.
Like the size of a dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a better.
Like the size of a medium-sized
That's a
dog.
better. But like if a serval helps, then yes.
Okay. Well, I'm very familiar with servals.
Or like an ocelot.
Oh, okay. Actually,
That feels right.
I
That
I thought it
size.
might be a little smaller than a bobcat, but
Fine. Like a big ocelot.
so I'm just trying to be like.
Yeah.
Okay, I still have 3.
So you like he like has a gun pointed at Gabriel, who you can see is kind of got pushed back to like the closet area, and he's holding his shoulder. He's shouldering his holder.
His beautiful muscular holder.
And you jump and just start clawing this guy's face, and you see it is the same older man in the brown derby hat that
Fucking derby hats.
dealt with you before. Whose turn is it?
Gabriel's.
Cool. So he's going to rush forward and try to slam this guy with his other shoulder and toss him off balance.
Okay.
He's not trying to attack. He's just trying to toss him off balance.
So he's like assisting.
He's trying to
It's a-
create an advantage.
It's a blank.
Okay.
right here, it's a blink.
I'll move this out of the way.
So he knocks into this guy and kind of spins him around, and this guy is now off balance.
Okay.
But it is his turn. And he says, "You shapeshifters, You cause trouble when you could just make this easy for us. You're problem people. Do you understand that? You're problem people. And he takes a shot at you.
With his gun.
With his gun. You know.
How you shoot at people.
How America is.
Oh
no. So go ahead and roll to defend in whatever way seems most appropriate to you.
I'm gonna just try to get out of the way as quickly as possible. With haste.
That seems like the right way.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and flare this bullet away from me. I move 6 times the speed of light.
That's a 6?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the score you get is the number of times the speed of light. That you
Yeah.
Yep. Only one.
So that would be 18 times 10 to the 8 meters per second.
Ugh.
I don't know. He does miss. In fact, you like so quickly jump out of the way that you actually position yourself in order to strike better and gain a boost.
Cool.
That being said, it's the end of the turn order, and he's going to choose himself to take a turn.
Of course.
He's going to steady his aim and go back to where you landed from your leap and try again.
Okay, Gabriel, now's your time to just be a horse.
He's going to re-roll that. He's going to
roll a defense.
He's going to activate his his high concept to re-roll that.
High concept.
And what's that?
Shooter?
Just lifelock hunter. That's better.
Life locker.
Life ender.
Life Hunter.
Yeah.
Ender's-
Life hunter.
Ender's
The
Game.
sequel to Mind Hunter
Uh-huh.
by Netflix.
Go ahead and roll your defense.
It's gonna be haste again.
Wow, you're rolling well.
Thank you, dice. 5.
So he rolled a... So that's 2. And he is going to... Yeah, he misses again. Unfortunate.
I'm faster than a gun.
You're very fast. That makes it your turn.
I'm going to try to, this is going to be probably I don't know, actually, this would be force or haste. Now that he's missed, I'm going to try to rip off the hand he's shooting with.
Woo! That's a funny thing to do. I would say that's probably force.
Okay.
I'd say that's probably...
And so I would say this is maybe not even an attack. This is maybe create an advantage because you are making it very hard for him to...
injure his hand.
Yeah, you're trying to injure his hand as best you
Yeah,
can.
I'm trying to, like, go for, the part of the wrist that you bleed out from.
Yeah, and he is off balance, so he does have a condition you can tag once for free.
Okay.
And you do have a boost.
Okay, and I can tag that to either reroll or add 2, right?
That's the tag, yeah. Reroll or add 2, and then the boost you can just add 2
Okay.
to a roll.
Okay, so this is going to be a force attack on his
Trying to,
wrist.
as best as you can do, quote, pull his hand off. Is that correct?
Rip off his hand.
Yeah, rip off his hand.
Yeah, all right.
The hand he's shooting with.
Great.
Okay, so I still have just a flat 2. But I have a boost, so that adds 2.
Yes, you can use it to add 2 to one roll this turn.
I will use it to add 2 to this roll, just making it a 4. And I will tag his aspect of being off balance because maybe he'll fall in the right direction that pulls his hand away from his arm.
Yeah, he really does.
Cool.
You've succeeded with enough style that, let's say you rip his hand off
Cool.
at the wrist, and he just pulls it back, screaming. Like, mechanically, this is not an attack that has... Let's say it has actually... You've given him a permanent condition with that high of a roll.
Cool.
D-handed.
One-handed man.
And he just like screams and as he's like in like this immense pain, he kind of staggers back a little bit, and he kind of like his face is just kind of like squirming, he's turning like grayish almost, like in a weird way. Like he's still himself, but like his it's like
he's going full Picasso.
It's like very Picasso-ish. Like features are changing, just like a slight thing as he's like screaming and holding the stump of his hand, and he kind of pulls himself back together, and he in fact concedes the fight immediately. Slams past you, kind of knocking you offside, and turns in the doorway. Gabriel like regains his balance and takes a shot as he's running, and he just
Gabriel's a gun.
Yeah.
Revolver.
Okay. He pulled it out
right.
the second you. Yeah.
Yeah.
He, is a horse, but he also is.
He is a horse, but he has a gun.
Horse gun.
Horse with gun.
And he, as he's running off, shouts like, "Yeah, watch your backs. There's still plenty of day left." So you do win. You do get to choose the method in which the conflict ends, but he does get away.
Okay.
And because he conceded before taking like too many, you get to like
just his hand.
Yeah. And basically, I think let's say like basically we'll make that permanent.
Okay. His
hand, because that's
handlessness.
Technically a temporary
Unless...
thing. What?
Unless
his face can shift, maybe he can read.
Yeah, that's what I was
Maybe
really
can,
afraid of,
like,
was that he would just be like, and like be fine.
Point. So I'm gonna say like that's the consequence for him, is like he gets away, but that is like a permanent thing on him.
Or lack of a thing.
Yeah, exactly. Gabriel's like, holy shit, that was cool. Good work. You ripped a man's hand off.
Oh yeah, we'll put this up.
Yeah, it'll be up
later,
tomorrow,
so
probably.
you can catch up at the beginning.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Hand dinner.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
I am a little bit horrified at myself.
That's all right. So what do we need to do? Why are we even here? We haven't actually talked this through. We got to get the hell out of here quick. What do you need?
Well, I can't talk to him, right? Because I'm stuck in cat form.
Until you are not. Yeah.
Okay.
Point me to it. Like what are we doing here?
I'm gonna just like nudge towards maybe like a bathroom mirror, or is there a mirror in the living room somewhere?
She's got like a makeup bag that has a little like compact in it.
Thing. I'll nod towards it, just try and tell him to grab that.
This?
Yeah.
Lipstick?
No.
Blush?
No.
Mirror?
Yes.
And blush?
No.
Okay. Where are we going? What do we need to do with this?
I'm gonna kind of leave the apartment and like nod my head to say like follow me.
All right.
And we're gonna head back to.
You need a ride?
Yeah.
Can a cat ride a horse?
I'll.
Does the Pope?
Does
the Pope shit in the
cat
woods?
ride the horse?
I'm just gonna back into human form and.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah.
Where do you need to go?
Okay, we need to go back to Phil's place. Can you be a horse so I can ride you back so we can get there quickly?
Can you hold a mirror?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's a good skill to have. Turns into a horse.
Yeah.
And he says, hop back on.
Yeah.
And he takes off full speed.
Yeah, and I'm still covered in blood
he's still
as a
bleeding?
human.
In horse form?
Mm-hmm. Or does he have that?
He's got a little bit of
ability.
He does not. He's got a little bit of. You notice he's got a little bit of a limp in his gait, but he's kind of, and like so often he kind of like whinnies in pain a little bit. But yeah. So let's jump over to Phil. So you have procured the battery, and you are leaving.
Ramses. I was drawing those.
Stop calling me Ramses. I don't know how you found that out, but do not refer to me by my professional name, sir. Be a professional.
Wait, Ramses is your professional name?
No, refer to me as the battery.
Okay, the battery. You realize that things are going crazy right now?
Yes, I do, which was why I was taking steps to keep myself safe. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to kidnap you and hold you hostage to get back in there.
Hey, you know what? I'll allow it after you help me do this thing so I can stop this danger, because otherwise... And by the way,
do you know how hard it is to be the most powerful being in anywhere? Do you know how hard it is that everyone just wants to leech off of how good you are and just how great you are? This sucks for me, man.
No, I don't, because I can actually do something by myself.
Oh, ha 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 ha! I can do something by myself. I can make one hell of a sandwich, and I can do a lot of good stuff.
I'll take you up on that.
No, you will not.
Oh.
You do not get a sandwich out of me, sir.
Okay, fine.
You wish. You wish.
So you think you're safe in jail, but if this shit keeps going, they're gonna tear the jail down. So I'm helping you.
You don't know that.
I do.
No, you don't.
Did you see the very powerful god? that
Did you
appeared?
see the? Yeah, of course I saw it. Dumb.
Get in my car.
Fine. I'm gonna sit in the front though.
Yeah, I wouldn't make you sit in them.
Sorry, I just got out of a police car.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll talk terms on the way.
All right. Okay, I'm in the car now.
Okay. Vroom.
Oh man, this sucks. Well, so what the hell? So
It does. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure unless we stop this, Tempa's gonna go get glass like it's a nuclear test. So I need your help to do a ritual so we can.
All right. You owe me. I'll make you one sandwich later, but you owe me anyway.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. And then when this is over, just take me back home, and
Sure.
we'll figure this out. All right.
Okay.
God, I hate you, wizards. I hate you,
I'm
wizards.
not a wizard.
Well, yeah, you're all wizards to me. I don't.
Oh, you're all wizards to me, Jim.
Yeah. To a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
To a battery, everything looks like a remote.
Pretty. Oh, ha 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 ha! Very funny. I can do more than power remotes, buddy.
Wait, you can power real stuff by the.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool!
I mean, this stuff, and he like raises his hand and it's just like crackling.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's my curse to bear.
Curse to bear.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're driving on your way, and you are at a stoplight.
Mm-hmm.
Would you stop at a stoplight?
Is there anyone else around?
There are cars.
Yes.
So you stop at a stoplight, and you very quickly feel like a weird little chill.
Mm-hmm.
And in front of you, a solid sheet of ice appears all of a sudden, about the height of your car.
I look behind me.
Another solid sheet of ice appears behind you, kind of raises up like. Choo! Think May from Overwatch.
Yeah. Shit.
Excuse me. You hear a knock on the window.
Uh-huh. There are no windows.
Oh.
This is plastic. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that gentleman. There's a middle-aged woman, very smartly dressed, standing there, looking inquisitively.
No, I need him to stop all this stuff from happening.
Oh, that's a nice thought, but no. I'm gonna need him, and I'd recommend you give him to me right now, or
I unzipped the window.
this car is terrible.
Well, it's got that plastic.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Oh,
I remember my aunt had one of these, and it's a plastic window. It's like a tent.
Who the fuck are you, and why the fuck are you keeping my car?
My name is Beverly Winston, and I'm gonna kill you if you don't give me this man.
Oh, okay. And I just sandblast her in the face.
You can try.
I will do my best.
Yeah.
She has the aspect blast face.
How do I do that? It's a.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna create this person. Real quickly.
Yikes! Not great. I currently have a 0.
Cool. She, you like put your hand, out. You like, how does your sandblast? You like, poof,
Yeah.
is that the kind of thing? She puts her
Well, I
hand...
sort of like it's. I pull it off the ground because I don't like.
Gotcha,
generally,
yeah. But you like puff it. She puts her hand up in front of you, and it turns into a solid sheet of ice, and she just like wafts it away. Don't screw with me, buddy. Give me the battery. Yo, thanks for telling me by my name. I like her.
What do you want him for?
Well, I'd like to build myself a giant fortress of ice so that I can live in there permanently and be safe. I'm gonna need some help. So, if you'd like to live, we're kind of on a time schedule here.
Shit. I don't want to fight this person.
I don't want to fight you either.
Okay. I'm trying to blind her again. Except this time I'm going to pour in a lot of fate points if I need to.
Great.
Ooh, this is better. Much better. A 4.
You successfully blind her.
Great. And then I pull onto the sidewalk to drive around it. Because I'm driving a off-road vehicle.
So you've got a sheet of ice in front of you and behind you. It's going to be a pretty difficult maneuver.
I'm doing the thing.
You're going to have to real quickly make like a 10-point turn.
Got it. Okay, I'll try to do that. That seems like a thing that would be focus.
I would say so, yeah. Let's say it needs a 4 to beat it.
6. It's my big skill.
Cool. So you like real quickly, like you're like laser, like I got this.
I do like on canyons and whatever.
So you get about halfway, and she's like, you amateurs are so gosh darn annoying. And she shoots a blast of ice down under the car.
Okay.
Trying to freeze one of the wheels.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how you would avoid that, but whatever way seems most perhaps also focused to try to like, depending on if you're, I don't know.
Or just haste to like step on the gas, get out the way.
Yeah.
A 3.
Just going to toss you a fate point to make her
Toss Carla fate point?
yeah. To make it a 4, invoking her her aspect of accomplished ice wizard.
Got it. I am going to, and that would be to put an aspect on it.
Yeah, to frozen tires.
Got it. I think I'm gonna spend one of Carla's fate points back at her.
Which is tagging what?
Tagging off-road car.
Because it doesn't matter if the wheels are frozen, she'll make it anyway.
Yeah.
Great. So you do succeed. So one more successful focus roll will get you out of...
Got it. Hold on, Ramses! Manacles! That is a -2, which is a 2.
Needs to be a 4.
As a traveler...
Yeah.
I've
You've gotten yourself out of mud pits and
I've got myself out of mud pits, out of canyons, out of farmers who are trying to shoot at me for being on their land without their permission.
So great. So you successfully like get off the side, go up the sidewalk and start streaking off.
Yeah.
And you look behind you, and she is just like hands going like in intricate symbols, and you see like frost like circling around her, like this like a little tiny ball of frost forming.
Oh, Jesus.
And like growing as her hands are like pushing snow into it, making this giant enormous snowball.
She sounds like she would be a great performer to see like in Vegas.
Oh yeah, she's got a residency there.
I'll return him when I'm done with him.
You're from the back, like hell you will! And this giant snowball that's now like larger than your car, she shoots it out and it starts
rolling after me.
Rolling after you.
Indiana Jones!
So let's, you've got to make, you've got 3 rolls. It's a 4 to succeed on each of them, and you gotta get best 2 out of 3 wins.
Got it. I'm going to start off with focus. So I'll start off with a haste, just to try to get out.
Get out ahead, yeah.
All right. Ooh. That is a 0, and I have to beat a 4.
Yes.
Okay, I just lose that one.
Cool. So you are 1 best 2 out of 3 wins.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be haste every time. You can use other things.
I figured.
You can also attempt to give yourself an advantage, but if you fail the create an advantage roll, you failed that roll.
Got it. I think I'm going to try to focus to dodge in between trees on the sidewalk.
Try to break chunks of it off.
Yeah, slow it down, you know?
Great.
That is a 5.
Success.
Great. So pieces of this snowball are
Just like it's not quite round anymore, so it's kind of rolling strangely.
and then I'm going to try to do a focus roll to basically, we're going by a park. And there's like a fence. There's like onto the baseball diamond. So I'm gonna try to go in this fence.
Great.
Hopefully to
Yeah.
And that's a 6.
Success. So you go through this, you kind of drive through the fence, and the snowball hits the fence and just sloughs off in half.
Yeah,
and then the other part
pieces.
just kind of clumps after you, but it's just a half circle now, just rolling sideways.
Snowballing.
And snowballing inside.
And so I drive off over the baseball field, pop out the other side.
And you see off in the distance, she's just staring, watching your car go past. Cool. Leave there. We'll go back to Heather at Phil's house. So you said you wanted to make another phone call while these things are scratching at the window?
Yeah. So Heather's kind of trying to rack her brain, who does she know who's trustworthy? And unfortunately, I think she thinks of the emissary of Eros.
Uh-oh.
Because he's someone who probably hasn't been corrupted by this eyes and ears
Interesting.
demon
Okay.
thing. So she hates this, but I think she's gonna try asking him for help.
Okay. So you're calling him. It's funny that you just have his phone number also. It's mortal enemies.
He is my mortal
"We
enemy.
still call."
It's like Cold War spies.
Yeah. Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Oh, does somebody need a favor? Somebody looking, or are you finally calling to say, I surrender?
No, you and I both know that Apollo's daughter is a threat. You saw that.
Oh yeah,
You
big
heard
lady,
it.
that big lady yelling in the sky.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I need your help.
Okay, with what?
I need to complete a ritual to track her down and to track these people down, and I am stuck in a yurt of some kind.
Ooh, gross.
It's very nice.
It doesn't sound nice.
Yurt. It's a nice yurt.
What's that scratching sound?
Yeah, those are some kind of sun devils or fire somethings.
Oh, I don't like that.
No, but I can't trust anybody else, and I need your help.
Say that again.
I need your help.
Say it a little slower and louder, please.
Come on.
No, hold on. I've got my tape recorder out.
No. I need your help.
Okay. I'll do it, but only because it's funny that you need a favor from me, and also because I don't want all of our gods to die.
Yeah, that's the more important thing.
All right, I can be there in 15.
Okay.
Can you hold on till then?
I think so.
Don't worry. If I get there and you're dead, I'll make sure to give you a full funeral.
No.
In Eros's traditions.
No, do
and
not.
give your body
do
to
not.
the sky and let the sky love you.
No.
Cool. Mark 1 indebted to Eros. Two's for the rituals.
Ah, okay.
One is just like a favor.
got
Yeah.
it.
What's the emissary's name?
Cliff.
Cliff.
Cliff Buddy.
Cliff Buddy.
That's fair.
What a terrible name. So for that and David Trouble. What was it?
Danny Trouble.
Danny
Danny
Trouble.
Danny Trouble.
The cousin of Danny Phantom.
Exactly. Cool. So they are on their way, and Phil and Audrey are on their way back. But it is on you to keep Vanessa safe long enough for them to get there. And there's a scratching at the windows, and they are starting to make serious cracks in these windows, and it looks like they are going to break through very soon. Probably within the next 5 minutes, and you know that the emissary of Eros is about 15 minutes away, maybe 5-10 minutes. He's about 15 minutes away, but you don't know how far away they are, if they are getting back at all.
Can I, at this point, so is there a way of? I'm sure there is, because there's fire. There's a way of making steam at your place, because you've got to use that for glass.
So I typically I drew up my the glass blowing equipment is not plugged in, indeed, because I have no power.
Yeah.
And I just do it myself.
Right.
Keeps up
appearances. Yeah.
Not very well, if anyone looked behind it.
Yeah. So the bath that she's going to take is a cold bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, the bathtub is glass, so I can heat the bathtub up.
Yeah.
Which is typically what I do.
I'm just thinking in terms of creating unfavorable conditions for these demons at this point.
Yeah.
So the bathroom's the bucket and the things and the tub. Glass blowing equipment tends to be very fireproof.
Yeah.
It's made of graphite.
It's made of graphite, and there's also some like tongs and whatever that are like metal with like graphite tips.
Yeah, everything's graphite coated.
And
I think
the oven is probably fireproof.
Yeah. I think you have time to probably, let's say mechanically, you have time to probably make 2 create an advantage rolls to try to give yourself advantages to defend this place.
Okay, because what I was just thinking of wanting to do was to create a humid, steamy atmosphere in the room, because that dampens the ability of things.
Yeah, I have a fireplace.
So
that is lit all the time because I don't have heat.
Yeah.
Like a wood burning type thing where you could put a bucket on and like be evaporating.
Yeah, I
water.
have like I cook on one of those old stuff, like a cauldron basically.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things she wants to do. She's already got buckets kind of around.
But you're doing a couple things around, like making the air a little wetter and trying to do that. Cool. So go ahead and make 2 rolls for that, and so those are the things you're doing. And if you're successful on the first one, we'll put the aspect damp air on the house, and if you're successful on the second one, we'll give you an extra invoke of that.
Okay, so that's probably like intellect, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's probably what.
Yeah, intellect, or like I could see even like focus, like trying to prepare, haste, trying to just like quickly throw it together. I could see like even flair if you're like, well, burn this chair, like screw it, everything goes, like whatever it takes. Like I could see a lot of different.
Furniture wise, there's a dining room table, some chairs in the living room, and a couch and some beanbags.
Beanbags.
So yeah, intellect, smart, but also like focus, haste, that kind of stuff can work too.
Yeah. I think, intellect and focus are a wash for me, so I'm probably going to use intellect. I think that's probably the correct.
I got to beat a 3.
So that is a 0.
A 0 is not a 3.
0 is not a 3. I don't think there's a lot.
So you try to like get the air going.
Wait, don't you have you only have the one aspect that's like being well organized.
I have down to the last detail. Yeah, I do.
You have to spend 2 fate points to get that happen though, and you still have another attempt to get a second time.
I'll probably.
So let's say that first one you're like trying to think it through, like, okay, how can I make this work? I could try this, and then you just hear like a crack at the window, and like now it's up to haste of
I think that's good.
Let's make this happen now.
Yeah.
So you got to beat a 3 again.
Oof, not rolling great. So that's a 1, but I could go down to the last detail.
Yeah, you could spend a fate point to.
Yeah.
So you have the aspect damp air on the house, and you can spend fate points to use that as well. You get 1 free invoke, but you can spend more.
Didn't she already have like buckets of water from like pre? When
You have those like you've got this kind of setup that or things you could use to also try to do things with them. And the door is kind of soaked, and so it's like the door's kind of hard to get through. So you spend about 10 minutes trying to do that. Vanessa saying like, "Are we okay? It's very hot in here. I'm gonna take my hands off my ears. Are we okay? Should I open my eyes? Do you need help?
Don't open your eyes. We're under attack, but I don't.
We're under attack by what?
It's those things.
What things? I don't know what you mean by those things.
Those sun devils.
Oh, F. I'm opening my eyes because if they're attacking, they already know I'm here. So if they know where I am,
I just don't want them to have a visual advantage.
What do we do?
Why don't you go get in the tub?
Take a bath now.
It's safe. They're fiery. You can't get lit on fire if you're in the tub. It's already full.
Is that like you can't get pregnant if you're on a couch? Is that a real thing or something that you're making up?
Only if it's a pull-out couch. Not my joke, but Byron did that.
Okay, that's fine.
Sorry.
Sorry to everyone. That joke.
What are you doing? Are you setting? Or what are you?
Look, I'm prepared to defend us however we need to.
What is this thing? What are you making here?
I don't want to tell you because I feel like it might get back.
Oh, you're. But I mean these. All right. What? Let me.
What? Oh no!
I think that's just.
Network error.
I think that's just minor error, but I think it might just be on our end.
Oh, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't gone
If
away.
low is 5. What is it? 505. Can you still hear us?
Okay, it looks like that's still streaming.
Yeah, I think it's still going. I think the player just stopped. And either way, it'll catch it on our.
Oh, it'll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's like, I already saw it. Let me help you, please. Let me help you figure this out. And she wants to make a roll also to try to add to the thing that you are making, because this is like they're coming in either way.
Yeah.
And she fails. So, well, there's your help. I shouldn't have done anything. I should just close my eyes. Oh
no, I appreciate
I'm gonna get in the bathtub with all my clothes on and I'm gonna die. Oh, this is not what I wanted when I signed up for a crappy minimum wage job.
Look, if you want to help me, you can. There's a poker over there. If you want to try to, there's not a lot in here.
Okay, well I'll just grab a poker. Well, it was nice knowing you barely. I think we could have been friends, but now we're dead.
We've got help coming. We just need to last a little while.
All right. And with that, the glass shatters, and a little tiny fist comes in, and it yells, "Ha-ha!" These little grotesque little faces. Let me pop up to these guys. Great. All right.
Oh boy.
So there are 5 of these little bad boys. And
Very bad boys.
Help is going to start arriving in 3 rounds.
Okay.
So one of them pops in the window, and the rest of them start streaming in through the window as well, and they make a beeline for Vanessa. And one of them shoots a little gout of flame at you. And keep in mind, you have 1 free tag on the damp air, which you can use at any point.
So I'm probably going to just use haste to get out of the way of that.
That could be the way you use.
Probably.
And they rolled a 2.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So that
A
is
-3.
so that's a -1 then.
So they succeed with style. So
You
3.
could re-roll though,
You could spend fate points to reroll.
or the free tag.
You have the free tag as well,
I
which
do
you
have
can
the
reroll.
free tag. Yeah, maybe I do because that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe I do use the tag.
Yep. So tag is
Okay,
used.
so reroll.
I make a check mark in the air.
It is done.
So that is a 3.
Cool. So you succeed, and so you like. It like shoots that that fireball at you, and it's like sizzling right towards your face, but it's like kind of like wettening as it goes through the air, and it just like you get hit in the face with like steam.
Like a spa day.
But
Ouch.
that makes it your turn.
Thanks. Thanks for doing our check for us.
Yeah, so Heather's gonna try to stab the
Cool.
little guy with a poker. What kind of
Stab check.
stab check? It's not really.
Force?
Is it force? Is it like?
You could be. It depends what you're trying to do. Are you trying to just knock him out? Are you trying to get their attention onto you? Are you trying to like quickly jab at him and leap back? Like it depends what your
Yeah.
goal is there. Are you just trying to create advantages? You could also. It doesn't have to be an attack. It could be like a stay back type of thing to create advantage of like space to breathe. Like
Yeah,
could
I
be-
kind of want to. I want to do damage, but I also want it to be a taunting kind of thing to try to get
Maybe like a
them off
flare
of
attack?
her. Yeah, maybe it's a flare attack.
or a flare advantage to get like distracted on them so that
Yeah.
you could use that type of thing also could be whatever you if
Yeah.
you want to attack or if you want to just like buy time, either way is kind of a thing.
Yeah, maybe I just want to buy time. So that's what I'm gonna.
So you're going to use flare to create an advantage.
Create an advantage. Yeah.
Wasn't Sylvia supposed to send someone to the house?
Ostensibly.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 4.
Well, they rolled a 2. So you put the advantage distracted on them. Whose turn is it? You've got Vanessa, or they've already taken a turn?
It's Vanessa.
Cool. So she's gonna like jab at him with a poker, and she's like, "You will not take me." I have to roll 2 sets of dice. I should just have.
Do you want me to roll?
Nah, I did it. So she jabs at it, but the thing just like scampers aside, and he's like, "Ha
Oh my god.
Gross little monsters.
I'm imagining them a lot like the little Heatmeister devils in those claymation Christmas movies.
A little bit, yeah. And she's gonna make it your turn again. So
Okay.
that's one round.
Okay, I'm going to try to dump a bucket at the guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Are any of the other ones in there yet?
All 5
They're all
are
in
in
there.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
How?
it is a small area, and it is getting hot.
it's not
Yeah.
that small, but
Yeah.
it's yeah.
How spread out are they? Is it possible to hit more than one with a bucket of water?
Or
are they, like, all over the
mechanically,
place?
it's effectively yes. Like if you hit one, they're a group. So if you hit one, you hit them all. But yeah,
Okay.
they're leaping around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they're causing havoc.
Okay, so I'm going to try to dump a bucket of water at him.
My beanbags.
Yeah, the beanbags are dangerously flammable. So you're trying to dump as an attack or as a?
I think. Did we decide they're not necessarily damaged by water? They're just like.
Yeah, I think
So it just like hinders
it's something
them.
that could like hinder them, but I think not necessarily like unless you could like completely like submerge
Douse
them.
them, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it probably wouldn't be like doing a ton of damage. I think we
Yeah.
had the thing with the shake last time, and I gave it
Yeah.
damage. I kind of wish
But
I
it's
hadn't
Also
because it just
for
like
fun, But
You're removing the porcupine's quills, I guess.
yeah, exactly. You're making it.
Then it's just a tiny fireless imp. It's like a little.
yeah, so I'm just going to try to put a.
Another condition.
Another
You have
condition.
distracted on them already.
Yeah, I already
also,
have
with
distracted.
one invoke if you need it. Cool. So that's going to be. They'll oppose that.
Oh wait, what am I using?
One
Flare paste.
bucket stat. Bucket stat.
Bucket stat. Is that?
You should get a stunt pretty soon. use a lot of buckets.
You do use a lot of buckets.
A bucket stunt.
Could
like
be.
a mine-
It could be a lot of things. It could be any of them.
Yeah. I think it's another flare attack. 'cause
Yeah, it's
just
like a
kind of-
big splashy, like, all right, come here, and then like, yeah, makes sense. You've already
Alright.
got them distracted.
So that is a 5.
Cool. So they rolled a 2. So you succeed with style, which gives you an
Okay.
additional.
Additional.
So we'll give them a damp. With 2 free invokes. So you have 3 different invocations which you can give to other people. Whose turn is it? Theirs or Vanessa's?
It is. It's theirs.
Cool. They are going to. They all kind of have been leaping around. They're all going to leap into one spot in the center of the room and kind of do this weird little like circle-y dance, like. And like fire is like coming out of all of them, and it's like turning into this little like spiral of fire that they're shooting out into the room.
This is the stuff of nightmares.
This is what they tried to do, and we stopped them.
Yeah, so this is not an opposed roll.
All right.
This is
How good they are at dancing.
It's a flare attack.
they're going to spend 1 fate point to put the aspect on fire on this room of the house with
My living dome.
a couple
Here.
of free invokes. And that makes it Vanessa's turn, I believe. She is like, but she's going to take a poke at one of them. Will you roll for her, actually?
Of course.
Ooh.
Oh, you have to use her dice.
She
Yes,
gets a -1 to whatever her skill is.
Yeah, she is not success. She is not a like weapon person. Yeah, so she is trying to like bash one of them with a poker, but in like their little wiggly dance, they're just not having them. That is round 2. She's going to make it your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to. I think this time this is a risky move, but I think I'm just gonna try to stab one of them with the poker.
Yeah, you've got
And I think
invokes.
that's
You have 3 currently.
yeah. I think that's probably just a force
Yeah.
roll.
Seems like
Yeah.
it.
Sounds like it.
Ooh. All right. Well.
They rolled a 0.
I rolled a 0. All right. Oof. What invokes do I have?
You have distracted and
Distracted
damp. You have
and
2 damps. 2 damps into distracted.
Okay. So that is. So those invokes are they either a +2 or a reroll?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to just do down to the last detail and.
Take your time. Really line up the jab.
Yeah. And reroll because that
I
was.
imagine you tapping your foot.
Yeah, like almost like a waltz. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stab 2, 3.
Ooh, still not good.
Almost as bad.
So that's a -2 instead of a -3.
So what's that total?
The -2.
Oh, even with your stat?
Yes, because my force stat is 0.
Oh.
So.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's my. I just couldn't justify it another way.
But you certainly can though, if you want to like wait, because you've got them distracted. If you like wait for them to come at you and then guile to like at the last second,
That's
like
true.
you can do those type of. Like,
That's true.
It's the system is made to kind of
Be game.
be more about story than
Yeah.
than worrying
Yeah.
about like, am I choosing the best one? Like
Yeah. I mean, it feels a little like fudging, but I might.
you can do it on
that.
your next roll then.
Yeah, I'll do it on my next roll. Yeah.
So
they are called fudge dice.
They are called fudge
Exactly.
dice. That's true.
It's the name of the game.
So whose turn is it? Theirs or Vanessa's?
It's Vanessa's.
Cool. She's gonna same thing.
Oh yeah, sure. A -1.
And they rolled a 0, so Absolute miss. And it's their turn. And they finish their little dance. And they are like, it is hot as hell in here. And they all, as one, turn and face you and just shoot this like gout of fire out.
Okay, what am I dodging? Trying to dodge.
You might be dodging.
Yeah, I'm
Depends
going
what
to
you
try
want
to
to do.
dodge with haste.
I'm gonna let it hit me and end
Ace,
this
you
life.
could probably do Guile if you're gonna fake him out.
Yep, also works.
That's true. Yeah, I'll do Guile.
Faint.
That is
Flare to
Faint.
leap behind a couch and turn it
Ooh.
over.
Oh man,
still a 0.
gotta massage those dice.
I know.
Give them a little massage.
And you still have
0.
three.
I still have
three
those.
free invokes.
Yeah, so I'm at 0 at the moment.
Where are they at?
3.
Oh,
They're at 3, so I need 2. I
Wait, isn't
think
this
I
the
will
third
definitely.
round? Okay.
I will tag damp for sure.
Okay, well, that's one of your 2 damp tags.
Yeah.
One of your 2 damp tags.
God damn tags.
damn ass tags.
So what all do I have left?
You're getting a
Distraction.
suggestion.
Another damp.
You have another
and
damp and a
and
distracted.
a distracted.
And you are at 3 right now, is that right?
I am trying to beat 3. Right.
Yeah, they are at 3.
They are at 3, and I am now with damp at what did I say?
It adds 2 to whatever your
Oh
roll
yeah, it
is.
adds 2. So yeah, I am at 3.
They are going to spend one of their invokes of On Fire
Okay.
and another of their invokes of On Fire
Okay,
to pump that up to a 7.
to a 7. Yes.
Butthole clenching 7.
My butthole
I mean, I
is
might just have to take damage at this point if it's a 3, because there's what 4 more.
4 more what?
There's 4.
There's
4
4
points I
four
have
above
to-
what you're at.
Yeah, 4 above what I'm at.
You do have 2
I do
extra
have 2.
invokes.
That's true. Maybe I do use those 2 extra invokes.
So you kind of like
distracted.
Get it down.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that leaves them tied, which gives them just a boost they can spend on their next turn.
Yeah.
It is the 4th round now. It is now the top of the 4th round, and you hear at the door. You hear, "Oh, hello! Somebody call for a cavalry!" As the familiar little skinny bald face of what was his name?
The tortoise guy?
Cliff Buddy.
Cliff Buddy.
Cliff Buddy, the emissary of Eros, pops in. It's like, not what, uh-oh, all right.
This guy has a bow, doesn't he?
Was that?
This guy has a magical bow, right?
Absolutely he does. He's about to well, time to pling an arrow into these bad actors.
Fling.
I hate every character you've played this round. They're all so hateable.
Fair enough. So he's going to shoot an arrow at...
It's not the character.
Got him.
Got him.
Will you roll for me?
Shut the fuck up.
A +2.
And he has +2 for shooting arrows.
Got it.
And he deals a whopping 2 damage to them. The first damage they've taken. And he's going to make it your turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to I'm going to try to use Guile to poke at one of them. Like try to stab them. All right.
They've rolled a 1.
I have also rolled a 1.
Cool.
I am not rolling well today.
And you are out of advantages.
Yep.
Whose turn is it? Vanessa's or theirs?
It's their turn.
Round 2. And they're shooting that same gout of fire out at you.
So that's me
They
trying
should be
to.
out of advantages too. Nope.
They should be, but they aren't.
So that's me trying to
Their dance was successful.
faint
They
again.
create one every time. Ugh!
So that is that's a wash. So that's 3.
They have a 3 as well, and they're going to spend
Their
2 more
advantage.
advantage points to make that a 7.
Yeah. Maybe if we had a vacuum, we would be able to get rid of the oxygen.
Yeah, I might just have to take damage on this
I didn't
one.
mention you guys. My whole house is a vacuum chamber.
Oh, you didn't say that. So that's 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
My
All
dad
right.
does have an oxygen tank that pulls oxygen, or had, and that for glass blowing, that pulls oxygen out of the air and puts it in a
I'm
tank.
playing her dad, by the way.
Sarah, will you roll for Vanessa?
Yes.
Do
A
something,
wash.
Vanessa.
They are. She is not even rolling even well. Skill aside, she's not rolling well. And if both of you could make a haste roll for me.
As our characters, I'm guessing.
Yes.
And I'm a human at this point,
Yes.
but I'm riding Gabriel.
correct. Still go ahead and just make the...
Okay. 4! -1 as a human, because I have a haste of 0.
Nice. So you and the battery arrive at the house, and it is your turn. You hop out of the car.
Yeah.
You see smoke coming out of the front door.
My dome! I just run in.
Cliff Buddy goes, "Oh, out of the way!"
There's a whole bunch of things in here.
Yes, 5 of them.
I start I get very angry, and you see I start shaking. This is something you guys haven't seen me do before, and I just pull in a whole bunch of sand, and it wraps around me and heats up to the point where it's I look like Saturn, but with a corona of
The planet?
the planet Saturn with just molten glass around me.
Cool.
And that I will check off exhausted, because I must. And I roll a focus roll to see how many attacks I can make with it. Oopsies.
We'll say minimum 1, but...
Minimum 1. I'm just going to burn 1 right off the top in order to add 2 of those. So basically... Oh, wait, never mind. I have a focus of 4.
Yeah.
It's wait a second. So I get 5 attacks with this, and
Nice.
they will do +2 damage. And I'll just hurl a glob of glass at one of these things.
Great.
If I get them, they're going to be trapped in the glass. I'm going to sell them as tchotchkes.
You rolled a 1?
I rolled a 5.
Cool.
And I get +2.
So you rolled a 7?
Yeah, just +2 to damage, I assumed.
Yeah, so that's a 7 to the roll, essentially.
7, yes.
And they rolled a 1. They're going to spend one of their advantages to kind of burn off some of the... kind of keep it liquid. So that brings it up to a 3. So they take 4 points of damage. So you...
Do I knock one of them out?
Yeah, one of them just gets encased in this stuff, like a fly in amber, and just struggling on the ground,
Like a big paperweight.
like a big
Like those
$7 paperweight.
Yeah.
like those scorpions in acrylic that you can buy
Exactly
in
that.
gift shops in Arizona.
Exactly that, but so much worse.
Get out my dome!
Whose turn is it? You have
Who's on offer?
actually before you do that, on your turn also. You are going
To catch on fire.
the battery outside. You hear him going Super Saiyan! He yells that.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
He's got a. It takes a while for Super
Yeah,
Saiyan
he's
to power up.
crackling with energy, but then it just goes.
Well, it takes a while to power up. He's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
Kamehameha! 45 minutes later.
And then, so that happens at the end of your turn. But whose turn is next?
Who's on offer? So
Everyone
Cupid's
has
already gone.
Everyone has. Nobody
Oh.
has gone.
Okay. Cupid. Who the fuck is this guy?
Ooh, thanks, friend.
Cliff.
My turn. Can you roll for him?
Of course.
My turn. I'm better.
He got a wash on whatever his skill is.
Yeah, so he does not succeed.
Yeah.
He's trying to shoot an arrow, but he's doing it as you're doing your thing, and it plinks off the glass one and chips it. Oops, the resale value. He's gonna make it your turn.
So Heather's gonna try to douse the on fire thing.
Cool. They've used all of them up,
they've
but
used all.
the room is still
Yeah.
on fire. They've just
Yeah.
used their free invokes.
Don't need to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to douse some of that.
So you're going to try to cancel out basically that the room is on fire.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
That means they can't spend fate points on it, which
I
is a good thing.
appreciate it.
So that'll be however you're going to try to do that. Maybe haste.
Yeah,
maybe.
haste I think is the
You'll need to beat a 3.
a 3. So that is a wash. So that is 2. I don't think there's a lot. I hate to spend my last fate point, although maybe I just do. Yeah, maybe it's just down to the
Yeah,
last.
so you're like dousing those flames that are.
Are we even trying to stop the actual things coming into the world right now? We're just trying to separate this woman from.
Well, I mean,
I
don't know.
We can't start the ritual until
yeah.
until
Yeah.
we're not being attacked.
I was just
by
thinking
firemen.
about the ritual and like we were trying to cut her off so they couldn't follow us through her, but
Right.
now they're.
But you also need to track her to.
Yes,
et cetera.
got it.
Whose turn is it? Vanessa or the Devils?
It's Vanessa's turn.
It's a good band name.
Cool. Will you roll for her? Vanessa or the Devils.
That's a wash, whatever.
And they give a 1. Their turn. They are going to. They are going to keep going at you because they are going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep fainting.
Like just fainting. I never.
Oh dear. So that's a 5.
A 5. They've rolled a 4. They're gonna put 1, 2 to make that an 8.
Okay. All right.
Invoking
So-
2 of their aspects, including 2 of their aspects, which you don't know what they are.
Yep.
One is Fire Devil.
Yep.
One is something else,
We don't have
assumably.
to find out when they invoke.
No, in the same way that like if you invoke something, somebody doesn't discover something about you necessarily.
Maybe that's a holdover from last. I'm thinking.
Last you could use like stuff to figure out their.
I think that also when they did it, you would find out about us. But
I would assume that, and this is not what this is, but I would assume like if you had like a thing that was like secretly a vampire, and then like you wouldn't necessarily go like, oh no, now I know you're a vampire, just because they like use their like house's influence or something, you know.
Yeah.
You might, but not in every case.
It depends on what they were doing, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's just gonna be
3
I'm just gonna
points of
have to
damage.
take 3 points of damage, which means I should probably. Am I marking in peril for that at this point?
Oh, were we supposed to clear stress boxes?
You clear at the end of every encounter, so you can.
Because I've only got 2 points, 2 stress boxes.
So you would have to mark in peril, or you can take yourself out of the conflict, but you will get, you won't act anymore in this.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put in peril.
Cool.
Then in that case.
The first time it's happened.
Now, does that eat up just however many you took at that point?
That eats up to 4.
Okay, up to 4. So, but it's
it doesn't. You don't like have 1 left.
Yeah.
So you have the condition in peril of 2nd degree burns.
Oof.
Yep.
That's the bubbly one.
That's the bubbly. Not everywhere, but like on, like it just like flashed across your stomach, and you've got like a line of like bubbly flesh. It's real. It's real bad.
It's real bad.
God.
And with that, it's the beginning of the turn order.
The actual cavalry. Or
The literal cavalry shows up, and it's your turn first.
Cool. I have been informing Gabriel of what's going on the ride.
He's been neighing.
Yeah. Nay.
I disagree.
We're going to let's have him. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on top of him and like literally knock down the door. And
The door's open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Assume that it would have been.
Force, come into my house.
Oh yeah.
Force might not be able to fit through the door.
Yeah.
It's not a huge door.
Okay, I'm gonna leave him outside tell him to pump water. Because I'm guessing the pump is going to be outside, right?
No, it's inside.
Oh.
It's inside my bathroom.
Oh.
But you can tell him to pump. He'll do it.
It used to be
inside.
outside. And then I built a dome around it.
Okay.
So it can be my bathroom. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and maybe I should pump water or with him, or like have buckets so that he's pumping and we could just keep having water.
What are you trying to accomplish with that, I
I
guess?
probably have one outside too.
Yeah.
Just to have something to put out the to douse
The fire it was
demons?
doused. Heather doused the fire last turn. So right now
are
the place
they-
is not. The demons are still shooting fire, but the place is not on
Okay,
fire
and
right now.
but if they get wet, that doesn't put out their.
You can. It doesn't like extinguish them. It can like affect them. And
They have a body outside of being made out of
Yes, they're a little demon-y thing that is on fire that
Yeah.
can like create fire, but is not like made of fire. So you can use it absolutely to like diminish them and make them more difficult to, or easier to hit, or
Yeah.
easier to avoid.
Most of the damage they do is due to the fact that they're on fire anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what she did earlier. She made them damp and then like use that to get free invokes.
Okay, then I'm gonna change my strategy, and have I spent enough time as a human to be a cat again?
Not resting, because you've been on a horse's back.
Are there fireproof gloves in your glass blowing studio?
Sure.
Yeah, certainly.
I'm gonna have Gabriel help me do this. I'm just going to pick up the demons and throw them out of the house.
Great. So you grab the gloves. And he's gonna roll to help you. He doesn't. He's kind of like still transforming back, and he's not like quick enough to get in there with you this turn.
Maybe he can. I don't know if he could fit in there. Can he just like kick them out?
He couldn't fit. He's trying to get in there to help you, but he wasn't quick
It's a
enough.
normal human
Normal
size.
door.
Yeah.
Even on the small side. 'Cause
Go ahead and make your roll of whatever type you're.
I guess.
Go in between the rooms.
I guess that would
Kinda
be a
duck.
force.
Probably force, haste, somewhere around there.
Let's try force.
Force makes sense.
I have a force of 3.
Cool. So you, that's your total. Yeah. So you actually succeed pretty decently. Was this an attack, do you think, or just trying to?
More like trying to buy time
Yeah.
by getting them out of our immediate space.
So yeah. So you like come in, grab the gloves, and just start tossing these little things around.
Yeah.
And you grab 2 of them and just like toss them aside. They bonk off the walls.
Okay.
Like,
I'm aiming to throw them out the door.
yeah. So you've managed to disorient them,
Okay.
which is a tag on them, and there's 2 free invokes. So you can give those to whoever you want on their turns.
Okay.
And whose turn is it? Everyone is available.
I'm gonna make it Phil's turn.
Before your turn, you hear from the outside of the house, Hadouken!
Yeah, okay.
And you feel yourself energized, whatever you're about to do, if it's magical.
Cool. I'm gonna chuck another one of these. I'm just gonna glass ribbon another one of these.
You have +2 to the roll.
+2 to the roll. I have a wash, which means I have 6 if I have +2 to the roll, and actually an 8 when it comes to damage.
Cool. Oh, did we do that? It's just if. Oh, right.
What it says is roll a focus roll, number of attacks, blah blah blah. Each attack focus attack +2 with supernatural scale. So maybe it's the attack as well.
Yeah, it's just a straight up +2.
Got it.
Yeah, because you're exhausting yourself for doing it.
Got it. Yeah.
So there was an 8. Is that what you said?
An 8.
They had a 2. So you actually take 3 of them and just like
Just splash a ribbon of glass
Overall,
that just
in
gets
fact,
them to the wall.
you probably toss one of them into the other 2.
Oh yeah, I'll use distracted too. So do 10.
Disoriented.
Disoriented.
You get 4 of them. 3 of them still, but like catch the leg of one of them in there and just like coat them in glass, and it's just like it's almost like a nativity.
They're like stuck up on a wall. They're like stuck to the wall. Covered in glass.
Whose turn is it?
Cupid.
Will you roll for him?
Yep. -1.
He's like plinks there, but again, like you guys are acting at the same time. And he makes it your turn.
Okay.
There's one left, and it's kind of got its legs stuck in glass.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to poke it.
Yep.
Just like,
But I'm like pissed. I think it's a
Spirit.
flare because I'm just like, ah!
Yeah. They rolled a 0.
Okay, so that's a 5.
Yeah. So you get this. I imagine. Here's how I imagine this happens, and you tell me if I'm right or not. But I imagine like Phil's got his like glass like spreading from like 5 of them. You toss one of them into the other bunch. You like start coding right to left in glass, and they're just like as you're doing it. And the last one, you get like halfway up of it, and you raise up your thing and say, "What do you say before you smash it?"
What do I say?
I don't know, whatever you want.
I don't know. She's just like,
by the power vested in me,
That's funny. That's very funny.
I pronounce you to spear a demon.
I mean, that's very good.
Yeah. So
That's
like
very good.
as the glass is like going up of it, you say, "By the power vested in me, I pronounce you
pronounce you
dead."
dead.
The glass
Dead.
covers it, and you smash your thing down on it, and it just shatters into 1,000 little shards of glass and fire.
Yeah.
And Cliff Buddy kind of just goes like, "Very nice."
So annoying. Who claps twice?
1, 2.
Oh, I hate it.
And then
Woo.
he tweets it. Very clap.
Doobly
Nice
doop.
clap.
Yeah.
So that's the end of combat, right?
That's the end of combat.
Thank God.
Your beanbag is still on fire.
I glass my beanbag.
It's better this way.
Preserve it.
And then I just fill the broken window with the rest of it, and then I literally just like the whole thing goes over, and then I fall on my ass.
Onto the glass
So Vanessa says, "Can we get this ritual done so that we can finish this and leave and we can be safe, please?"
Yes, finally we can. Sorry, we had to get rid of, the impending threat.
I understand that, but they're not going to stop. Can we just...
You don't need to raise your hand, Phil. What's going on?
So you hear another thump on the roof and another little scrabble, and Gabriel just goes, "God damn it," and pulls his gun out. "I'll get this one. Do whatever you need to do. You don't talk. It's fine. I've got it. I'm trained at this."
I'm trained.
Was Gabriel pumping water buckets? So I
Yeah,
could
he
grab
started
a bucket,
to, and then he was just like,
give it to
"Ah,
Phil.
damn it." Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to start the ritual, you guys can you notice that these imps are kind of like raining down, but like one's getting shot out, and like one's getting shot out, and like it's kind of slow enough that you can kind of like pick them off. And Gabriel and
we've got two
marksmen. They're outside, kind of picking them off as they go.
Cool.
While you guys start the ritual.
Before that, I'm just going to tell Audrey, look, Eros is going to want to set you and Gabriel up. Again, please do not. It's not a good idea.
Okay.
It's not. I'm just
But
telling you.
if Eros wants to set us up, like,
No.
Look, Heather, I'm young.
I'm just drinking an entire bucket of water while this is happening.
You hear from outside, Cliff Buddy, between gunshots and arrow twangs, you hear it's like, "Ooh, isn't that Audrey? Just a little hubbing.
It's a human version of Porky Pig. I hate him, and also I think I'm going to declare that Audrey hates him as well.
Cliff? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. So you guys...
and then I tell him not to heat up the bath because I have a burn. So leave it cold, please.
I don't think I could.
So you're exhausted, which we'll have to look at exactly what that means, but I think in that case, you're just like
It's a
it's a
taggable
condition.
aspect,
Yeah, but that's all it is. You still have magic.
Burnt out means I can't
use magic for a while. But we'll look up how to do it. Anything you'd like to do before you start the ritual?
Make sure we got all the things.
Yeah, you guys got the mirror, you've got the battery.
Get here, Ramses.
I am the battery. Hello. I'm here to power all your magical needs and
Thank you.
You got it.
For earlier.
Yeah, and Heather's just desperate to get into the bath because she is burning.
Yeah.
So
I think I have some Neosporin.
You don't want to put it on yet.
So you start the bath and start the ritual, and it's kind of extra nice right now because it's very like take care of yourself. And at the right times, you present the mirror, and it's kind of incorporated into this. And the battery kind of is just like lending power throughout the house and powering this. And Phil is probably kind of ambiently putting his magic into it too, especially because this is
a glass circle.
Yes, exactly. And this is your house, so there's kind of like an ambient power of you around it. And after a couple of hours, the ritual is complete, and you're kind of exhausted too at this point. And what that looks like is you see like just kind of a flash around Vanessa's eyes, and you see yourselves reflected back, and then it kind of shimmers back out of existence. And you hear I remember we added the sound of the cat screeching. So at a certain point, like after you've rested, you can turn back into a cat and just kind of like yowl in for like a long time. Just kind of capture that and incorporate that into it.
Okay, great.
Cat chanting.
And then the last part of it is that from the back of Vanessa's head, you see a sprinkle of sand floating through the air and just kind of like making almost a rope that leads backwards, splits into 12 different ropes, and goes off in all directions.
From the back of her head?
Because one of the things we wanted to be able to follow who was watching.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we got a lot of leads, Scooby-Doos.
That's where we'll end it. Cool. Well, thank you for watching. We'll put these up on our YouTube and on Twitch's video section. Probably tomorrow we'll have those up. And we should be back next week, I think, at hopefully 1 o'clock again.
Yep.
We'll take a look. We'll have a Christmas break later. But, yeah, thanks for watching. And God is a real entity in this game. I don't know why I started.
is a real woman.
And God bless you all.
Yep, that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Say goodbye to the fellows.
Bye.